Hey, we got some breaking news. Joel Embiid will return tonight, says Shams Charania. Game 4 against the Celtics, 2 weeks after surgery for appendicitis.
How serious is that, Shaq?
It's a minor surgery, a right incision right there on the hip.
Yeah, but it is
surgery, right?
Minor surgery.
Okay. It is surgery.
Yeah, but it's a minor surgery.
It's minor when you're not getting
Yeah, it's a minor surgery if it's on somebody else.
Meantime, how does this impact Philadelphia tonight?
Philadelphia's in trouble. I don't think Philadelphia can beat Boston. Number one, I don't think Joel, I hate saying it, I don't know if he can be effective. Probably ain't been able to run for 2 weeks and had surgery. I don't think you just run out there and gonna be effective. I mean, basketball, man, conditioning matters. And like I say, he had surgery first. He hadn't been able to work out more than likely. So the notion he gonna come back, but the Celtics just got a better team. I told you, I love Maxey, I love VJ, but I think the Celtics gonna finish this off in 5.
I have to agree with Chuck. I think the Celtics know the situation at hand, and I don't even think they'll worry about Joel Embiid. They just have to continue to do what they do. And I think, having Embiid back in the lineup is going to slow Philadelphia down a little bit because they're going to waste time looking for him.
Kenny?
Well,
this is going to be good.
No, anytime you have a player of his magnitude, he is a magnet, meaning like you have to pay attention and you may have to double. So you just can't say, oh, Joel Embiid is playing, we're not going to double him. We're just not going to think that he's Joel Embiid from 2 weeks before the surgery.
Double him where? On the three-point line?
He goes in the box, he goes on the three-point line. So you have to pay attention to him. So your game plan has to be somewhat cautious. You might not be as tactical early, but you have to be cautious that this guy could get rolling. And you don't want him to get rolling.
And I disagree with that. I think that'd be bad coaching because he hadn't played basketball.
So you think ignore the fact that he's Joel Embiid?
Yes.
And just let him play one-on-one?
Because he won't. You say get rolling, he won't be in condition enough to get rolling. He hadn't played basketball. What you think he gonna put on a do no so performance? He gonna get 40?
No, just saw it, but I did see a guy from Boston come back from an ACL and didn't play all season, and his first game back was pretty effective. And you needed to pay attention. And when I'm talking about Jason Tatum.
Tatum had went down to the G League and had been practicing for a month.
This guy only been out 2 weeks, Chuck. He's not been gone.
He had surgery and ain't played in 2 weeks.
Minor surgery.
Stop.
Minor.
There's no such thing as minor surgery.
We'll see how that develops tonight.
He didn't have an ingrown toenail
in Philadelphia. Meantime, here's the other breaking news. Durant expected to miss Game 4 against the Lakers with a bone bruise in his sprained ankle, which would sideline him 2 to 3 weeks in season. He's had around-the-clock treatment to play, but has not been cleared by doctors. I saw an underdog, correct me if I'm wrong, on the latest NBA injury report at 5:45 that he was out. No doubt. Yeah, so Houston trying to dodge a sweep against the Lakers and no KD.
Well, the Rockets are definitely going to come out and play with desperation. They have to. The game was on the line. I used to love our slogan, win or go home. Definitely gotta and better win this game. But the Lakers should not mess around, should not be comfortable with our 3-0 lead. Last game, the Rockets should have won, but things happen where you were able to win. So, this game will be more about the Lakers than it is more about the Rockets for me.
Austin Reeves, by the way, still listed as questionable.
Wait, that'd be stupid for him to play.
I'm just saying he's still listed.
I understand, but that would just be stupid. I mean, if he's going to come back, it would be just like they're up 3-0. And if it was 2-1, that'd be different. But to play him in Game 4, that would just be stupid. But this series over, man. This is a sweep. This is a wrap. This game, they going 1, 2, 3 Cancun, first thing tomorrow.
Wow. Well, the one thing that if you're a Laker fan, you're happy to see is there are guys who, when they give him more responsibility, they can handle it. Marcus Smart being one of them. Someone who was supposed to just come in and you're going to be the defensive stopper when guys get rolling, and we're going to get a ball at Austin Reeves and Luka and to LeBron, and you just spread the floor. And now he's shown that he can also play make. So you could add that element when one of those come back, and even when both come back, the fact that he can still play make at this stage of his career, which I don't know if they thought he could do, because without him doing what he's doing, and as great as LeBron is playing, they are not 3-0 against the Rockets without Marcus Smart.
Kennard's been great, too.
Yeah, Kennard's been great.
Yeah. Smart, 11 steals, 5 blocks in the series. So the Lakers seeking a sweep of the Rockets tonight. Kevin Durant has played just one of the 3 games in this series. What's his status in this elimination game 4? Dave McMenamin is in Houston. We just spoke with Dave's wife, Malika, who had the dancers. I'm very disappointed, Dave. There are no dancers behind you?
Yeah, just some of the support staff getting ready for a pickup game. What can I do?
So what's KD up to tonight?
Kevin Durant's in the building at the practice facility this morning. I'm told that he's continued his round-the-clock rehab on that left ankle of his. In Game 3, it was noticeable that he wasn't on the bench, but Ime Udoka told us reporters that he's actually was doing some underwater treadmill work as the game was going on. That same type of rehab has continued into Sunday, and the good thing about Game 4, it's a late tip-off, so he has even extra time to try to get his body right. Now, make of this what you will. Amen Thompson was asked about an hour ago how KD is feeling, and he said, to be honest with you, I don't know. So whether that means KD's been doing all of his rehab away from the team or the team hasn't really necessarily been checking in on him, that's another dynamic to look for as we head towards tip-off.
Dave, any indication from the Lakers if Luka or Austin Reeves are any closer to being able to play?
You know, Austin had a oblique injury that was supposed to have a 4 to 6 week recovery window. He's just past basically 3.5 weeks right now. It was surprising to some folks around the team that he was upgraded to questionable for Game 3. He was able to go to the arena yesterday for some shots. He's still questionable for Game 4. And I imagine just like he did for Game 3, he'll get out there on the court, see how things feel, check in with the medical staff, check in with the coaching staff in the front office, and they'll make a decision. But when you're up 3-0, there's no need necessarily to try to rush him back for today's game. As for Luka Doncic, he's back from Spain after getting treatment on that hamstring. He's around the team. He is in Houston with the team, but there's been no progression in terms of his on-court work. He did some very light shooting in LA before the team got to Houston, but there's still some time before we're going to start circling a calendar date when he could be back on the court in an actual game.
Dave McMenamin, the support staff game, not nearly as compelling as the pregame in Portland. But thank you for the information. We appreciate you. How do you shake that Game 3 off if you are the Houston Rockets? That seemed to me to be devastating, Shaq.
They definitely gave that game away. You know, lack of concentration down the stretch. You know, you got to play with more energy. Listen, Turkish Terminator play well, some didn't play well. They play well most of the game, but listen, 30 seconds, up 6. You know, you can't make those minimum mistakes. Like right there, Marcus Smart.
That's one.
Right here, veteran player right here. He knew the guy was hungry all on him.
Oh, that's the same play.
No, Bam. 2 mistakes in one play.
Yeah, 2 mistakes.
Bad pass.
And right here.
There's 3.
You got to put that ball in front of you. So, there's just a lack of concentration.
Nobody rushing back. Yep. Gotcha.
And then LeBron and the battle-tested Lakers took advantage of it.
Ernie?
Yes, Charles.
Number one, that was one of the worst choke jobs I've ever seen. But the one
Ever?
Yeah, it's one of them. But the one good thing about the Rockets, Houston has one of the best airports in the country.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, they got 2 airports there. They got Intercontinental
and they got
Hobby. Mm-hmm. So tomorrow morning, they're going to be able to get a great plane trip to a great destination.
Well, they're not going to Galveston?
So you're saying it's over?
Hell yeah, it's over. Wait, Kenny, you think it's over?
I think the Lakers will win the series, but I think the Rockets will win tomorrow.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Playing tonight.
Okay, they might win tomorrow. They're not going to win today.
I think the one thing that, because the inexperience is what made them lose, I think the inexperience might help them tonight. Meaning, like, saying that we're inexperienced, we're trying to get a win, and we're trying to have some salvage. And if Kevin Durant does come back, there would be a shot in the building of energy. But again, I wouldn't say choke. I just say it's inexperience of understanding time, score, and what to do. And when you become